We've been following breaking news this morning north of Camp Pendleton, and that's where we find Fox 5 Shali Zomarodi live for us. Hey, Shali, what can you tell us?
Hi, good morning. I was able to step out of the car just for a few minutes. I've been on the freeway here at Barcelona, the 5 southbounds, from about 4:20 this morning. I'm just going to flip my camera around just so I can give you an idea of what's happening here right now. They've had the freeway shut down here in both directions. What started back in San Diego at around 8 o'clock last night, that came from a call in from someone who possibly was the girlfriend of the suspect, running out of the house with no clothes on. Police arrived, San Diego PD arrived to be able to help her, and that's when we're hearing from San Diego PD the suspect fled the scene. About 2 hours later, at around 10 o'clock in the evening, San Diego PD was able to locate the suspect's car, and that's when the pursuit began. 10 o'clock last night. We're now at 6:30 in the morning. This pursuit went all the way up the freeway, and now here on the scene, you're looking at video right now of that white BMW, and I was actually right behind that BMW as the freeway came to a complete standstill this morning at around 4:20. So the 5 northbound was shut down at one point, and now both sides are shut down in both directions on the 5. So these are the live pictures that you're looking at here from my scene, and you're looking at pictures that I sent earlier. The people that you see in front of me in the pajamas and the bathrobe, I saw them show up. I'm going to step aside because I hear sirens and more police coming. Just a few minutes ago, I saw some Orange County tactical team showing up. The Orange County Sheriff's Department is here. San Diego police, you see them all over, and you can kind of get a sense as you see another car pulling up here. There has to be a good 30, 40, 50 police cars here from all 3 of the departments, and you can see the tactical team truck there. Let me step aside. You can see that gentleman standing up on their car. Many people wondering what's going on and why they've been on the freeway for about 2 hours now. When I heard some of the people getting out of the car trying to talk to the police to find out what was going on, I could hear the police telling them that there is an armed suspect on the freeway and that this isn't going to be over anytime soon, and for us to sit tight. I'm going to step back over here so you can take a look. About 20 minutes after this started, what would appear to either be friends or family of the suspect in the bathrobe you see right there in pajamas, they showed up here. They looked like they were on the phone, and they looked to be distraught, and they were crying. At one point, they were on the telephone. It looked like they were possibly maybe talking to the suspect, and since then, they've just been around the San Diego police and staying really close to this car. So we've been here for about 2 hours now with the freeway at a standstill. If you are headed out of San Diego today, this 5 freeway north and southbound is a major gateway in and out of San Diego and Orange County. You can expect major delays. They just a few minutes ago, Christina and Raul, they put up that police line, do not cross. And everybody here that's been out started getting out of their cars, and they kind of figured we're going to be here for just a bit. Just to give you one more perspective as I send it back to you, you see that tactical truck like right over there in the middle of the freeway. The BMW is in front of that, and they had just a few minutes ago also 2 drones flying over that vehicle. That's all I know right now.
Okay.
In terms of the yellow tape, is that yellow tape?
Hold on 1 second. Raul, give me 1 second.
His sister, his girlfriend, and his mom.
Okay, so I'm being told that his sister, his girlfriend, and his mom are the 3 people, the 3 women that I saw in front of the car, and they've been on the phone, would be the sister, the girlfriend, and the mom of the suspect. That's what I'm being told right now.
Would that be the same girlfriend that was involved in the alleged assault earlier that got this whole thing started?
Yeah, I can't confirm that.
Sure.
One can assume. She seemed pretty distraught today. They were in front of my car, right in front of my car. I'm the first line right behind the police do not cross line, and she was crying, and it looked like she had picked up the phone, and whatever that conversation was upset her even more, and they were all hugging each other and crying earlier today. But that was probably closer to 4 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 6:30, and I've seen them make other phone calls, talking to other people. But as you can see, I'll walk back over here. They're still standing here in their pajamas, waiting to see what happens. But the 5 freeway at Basilone, San Onofre State Beach, if you're familiar with the area right around Camp Pendleton, both in the northbound and the southbound direction, both completely at a standstill since about 4:20 this morning.
And Shali, just to clarify, you're standing on the north or the southbound lanes. I know you were driving on the southbound lanes. Is the BMW in the southbound lanes and that's where you're standing, or did the car cross over?
Yes, this is the southbound lane. The pursuit was coming northbound, and from what it appears, the suspect did turn around and start heading southbound again on the 5. And from what I am being told, there was also a spike strip laid out, so his tire was blown out, and that's why he's now on the freeway at a standstill.
Okay.
And it's clear that the story obviously still developing, because it was just half an hour ago, Shali, that we checked in with you first, and you said that that's when they started to roll out with the caution, the police tape. And we've been covering stories like this for many years, and usually, in my experience in reporting, they will only bring out that tape if there's some type of crime scene or something that they need to investigate. Obviously, safety is a priority. There were reports from San Diego police that he was armed, and so they were just trying to keep everyone back. But obviously, they're also trying to make sure that hopefully that the driver is okay and stable as well.
Okay, I am standing next to a gentleman who's been on the freeway with me right now, and he's telling me that what he sees is that they put him on a stretcher, and they're taking him across the freeway and taking him now on the northbound. So I'm not quite sure what happened. We have quite a few police vehicles between us and the car now, but a gentleman who's been on the freeway with me and he's been watching all this happen, he's telling me right now that they have him on the stretcher. Is that them right there?
Yes.
Okay.
Taking him across the center divider and putting him in the ambulance right
Okay, so what I can see, Raul and Christina, from quite a bit of ways, they have somebody on a stretcher. They're putting him in an ambulance and taking him now and putting him in the back of an ambulance. It looks like, I can see that now. You probably can't see it from where I'm at because it's a little bit far away, but past the BMW, all the way in the distance, I do see an ambulance now. Somebody is being put into the ambulance on the stretcher.
And that's assuming they're putting them on the northbound lanes, like you said. That's probably where the nearest hospital would be. So obviously,
right. I would assume, Raul, because this area, once you start heading down south, there's not much coming south until you start hitting in Carlsbad. So they're putting him on the northbound lane. The ambulance is on over the center divide on the northbound lane, and they're going to turn around and probably take him up to a hospital in Orange County. If this is a suspect, which we can pretty much assume something had to have happened in the past 15 minutes. Right when I checked live with you guys, the Orange County Sheriff's Department Special Weapons and Tactics team also showed up.
Okay, so hopefully at some point we can you can speak to one of the police representatives there and get some kind of update. But if that's the case where they took the suspect and put him in an ambulance, maybe there's some hope that they're going to open up the freeway at some point, depending on the investigation.
Okay, Raul, I'm also hearing from the gentleman who's been watching this with me. He's been out of his car. I've been staying in my car for most of the time. He said that prior to him being loaded in the stretcher, he did hear 2 gunshots. So I'm not able to confirm that I was in my car, but he's been out here very much closer watching all of this outside. And he's just telling me that he heard 2 gunshots. So it looks like the suspect is now loaded in that ambulance and they're about to close the doors.
Yeah. And again, no confirmation if those gunshots were from the suspect himself or if they were from police officers. So we'll wait to get more information. Obviously, I mean, when you're in a case like this and reporting, witnesses are part of what you do. And it looks like that guy was fairly close and was able to see a lot.
And hear.
Yeah.
And at this point, Shali, even though presumably this is a suspect, but in order to clear that area out, just to let everyone who's maybe still at home preparing to leave for work, if they have to head, whether it's south or northbound on the 5, to steer clear, it's still going to take a while. The traffic is backed up for miles, and it's going to take a lot of time before they can clear this area and get traffic moving back fully.
Absolutely. If you know anybody that's going to be taking the 5 today, northbound or southbound, I would highly recommend that you avoid the area for a long time. The Orange County Sheriff's Department is watching me do my report, and he looked at me, he saw what I was saying, and he looked at me, he mouthed to me, yes, for a long time. So I would not plan on using this freeway until the scene is completely cleared.
Okay, Shali, thank you. Get back in your car. Stay safe out there. We appreciate the reporting, and thank you to that witness as well. We'll get back to you if anything changes in terms of new information. Thank you, Shali.
You got it. Thanks, guys.